Hola. Okay, let's start this bad boy. Hopefully tonight will actually work. This is a reattempt at last night's. So it looks like the stream is coming in good. I see everything and everybody fine. Numbers look good. Okay. Well, let's as the Europeans would say, let's crack on. Finishing setting up the screens real quick so that way I can see everything. Got everything I need. Okay, cool. We're ready to roll. Hopefully chat goes well, no issues. If it does, well, we'll deal with them as they come, but I apologize. We had a little bit of a late start due to the fact that I kind of wanted to give it time to check out. I also took a little bit of a longer nap than normal, so a little bit of a late start. That's okay. We'll still get our 3 hours in. And so I'll set my timer. Okay, clock set. So there's a couple of different things that we can do tonight. I think we are in a pretty good place with the temple. I've done a couple of things to it. I didn't actually have a lot of time to work on it extra today. Fairly busy, so did not have a lot of extra time. But when I was off stream and working, I kind of got it in a good spot. I'm not sure I'm fully sold on how I want this to look. Double yawn. Apologies. Not sure I'm really sold on how I want this to look just yet. So we will see. But this is kind of where I left off with it. Kind of weird. I don't know why it switched off of that one to over the other one. So we have the inside, very nice and well put together, just like we kind of wanted it to be. Outside is looking good. I do think that these side trellises are going to be something that I want to decide how they look, and I don't know how that is just yet. So something to look at and think about. And we will see once I do a little bit more. What I also wanted to do was I kind of maybe wanted to switch a little bit of gears. This month on the character design Facebook group, it is a carnivorous plant. And I was thinking that might be kind of cool to have now that we have the jungle. So having like a carnivorous plant that doesn't move, but that's stationary. You know, something like that's right here or whatever, and it looks pretty, and so it entices you to come in and try to get a little screenshot, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, maybe I can animate it to where its leaves or its roots come out of the ground or something, and yeah, sorry, lots of yawns. I just woke up, so maybe its leaves or its roots come out and try to like grab you and then pull you in, or they swipe at you real quick and do a little bit of damage, and you're like, whoa. So that might be an interesting thing to do. It involves character design. It involves, you know, rigging and animation, a little bit of blueprints. So that would be kind of nice and fun too. It doesn't really add anything to what we're trying to do for the demo, it would be feature creep. So in that sense, it may not be worth it, because ultimately, why are we adding things to this whole, you know, process, and what is it that we're trying to do? And the answer is we're essentially trying to get the game demo ready, right? And so everything that we add to the game during these little sessions should be something that's good for the game and the release. So, I don't know. We'll see. And it looks like my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week is going to be kind of full. So I may not be able to stream those days. Or if I do, it's going to be very limited. So, I don't know. We'll see. But to the point, I want to make sure that whatever it is that I'm doing on the stream is going to be beneficial. I think it would be cool and nice. I don't know what just happened, but I didn't click anything. Why did the time just switch? That was weird. I want to make sure it's cool and beneficial to the stream and the game at the same time, you know? Did it auto mute? No, it didn't. Okay. I was wondering if it auto muted. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're looking at. I will kind of think about it for a couple of minutes, see how I want to process this, and then we'll move forward. I'm watching the stream. Try not to commit too much just yet until I know the stream is going to be okay. I mean, it looks like it is, so we're just going to go forward. I was timing it with a beat. Anyways, okay. So let's kind of... Dang, dude, what do I want to do? Let me look at my tasks. It's been a while since I've looked at that task site. Let's see what's on our task site. And what I've already told myself. I need this for the demo. This weekend we are going to do the character. So we're going to take care of the character this weekend. That's that should allow me to do the upper body, lower body, swim animations, shields, everything else. We could make some armor. I've been holding back on that until I do the new character, so that way I can line it all up. We haven't done the backpack. Technically, the backpack is an important one. And I haven't done particles, so I could do particles. That could be a good one. Yeah, particles could be good. It's an interesting stream. It's visual. The reason why particles are necessary is I need impact hits and things like that. So when I block here, I want it to like show off, and if it's a perfect block, I want it to show off specifically. Dang, dude, what are my skills of blocking? Sook. And like a perfect parry, I definitely want to show off a perfect parry with maybe a little bit of animation. But normal blocks should just throw off, like, you know, wood chunks or metal chunks depending on the shield. Dang, I'm getting blooded, dude. I'm getting blooded. Oh, dang, he killing me. Come on, bro. And then I'm thinking if I attack him and he blocks, then maybe there's a like a circle thingy that shows where I hit, you know? A couple of games do that, like impact particles, especially the very cartoony ones, they have that. So I could do those. That is in the list of things to do. Plus, we need running particles, so as I'm running, I want particles to spawn behind me. So that way, I've got like a, you know, little dust clouds. Kind of like what it looks like when these poof away. But little clouds that are behind me as I'm running, so that way I'm there. And then same for when I jump or I land. Those would be nice to have. I need some particles for dust when I, you know, chop those things away, or maybe when I throw those away. They already have some extra with the little pieces that I've with the little pieces that I've created, so they already have a little bit of extra. But I do need some particles for that, so it might be beneficial for a particle stream. I don't know. What do you guys think? Carnivorous killer plant. We can do particles. We can do more temple work. I also need actually need flame particles. That's another thing too. Because these are from my other game. Little realistic. I'm open to thoughts. A killer plant would be fun. It's so hard to decide. There's so many things I could do that I want to do. I'm looking up the reference material right now. I mean, we really honestly have... I don't know. I do need a banana tree. We don't have mushrooms. We don't have mushrooms. Banana trees are kind of a big thing. I'm looking at a art station right now. There's a couple of different plants here that I like. You know, that might be it's a little deserty though. Like super deserty. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I like the banana tree idea. We're not doing any deserts. I don't have any deserty. I don't have any deserty needs. What is this one? Oh, the new foliage. I kind of like that. Interesting one. That would be a fun one to play with. Look and see what the bigger version of that looks like. That'd be kind of fun to play with. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so here's my rock. Here's my player. We're gonna do a little bit of foliage to start out. See how quick we can make it. Let's say this is 5-sided because it's foliage. That's better. This grid is definitely jacked up, so we need to modify the grid. It's every 30 and 3. So oh, I still wasn't applied. Okay, I was like, what? So the player is right there, right? We want this to go a little bit into the ground. And then have a stem root. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know that it's firm in the ground, which is good. Have it come up. Maybe 10. We'll do in sections of 10. 1, 2. I should be able to go offset 10. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to do 5. 2 minutes. We're going to go small. Okay. So the goal here is to basically kind of shrink it down. No, we want that one being the same size. Okay, perfect. Sup, Buffy? You hunting vampires? No, I'm not. I wish I was hunting vampires. That'd be fun. No vampire hunting today. Okay, so that's pretty small. Let us extend it out and see what we get. That's a pretty decent height. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna pull it over. Let's throw that on so I can kind of see how well I'm doing. We're gonna give it a cut in the middle. Okay. There we go. Not too bad. Go. And then nice to have solid. What's going on, Spaceport? How are you? Good to have you here, by the way. Let's rotate it over here just slightly. Okay, so we get a little bit of a turn, which is good. And then we just need to add in the little flower part. This should be the interesting part. I don't generally, again, do this, so we're kind of having fun together today. Exploratory. And then let's cut off half of it. Oh, I forgot to... Nope, forgot to make that message. Whoopsie. Okay. I'm gonna push that this way. Pull that in a little bit. Well, let's just pull the whole thing in a little bit. Yeah, okay. So then we get a nice kind of cup outside. We're gonna go down. I think I'm gonna need another. I think I'm gonna need another. I think I'm gonna need another line. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, good. So what we're gonna do over here, grab all of these. Yeah. Okay. So we get this nice shape. I want these to kind of open up. Not like a bunch, but just enough. Yeah, okay, cool. So now, hey Ninja, how's it going? It's good on my end. Sorry about not streaming yesterday. I had internet difficulties. Okay. So the idea is that I'll basically just move these flower parts around, changing up size. Put it on object. There we go. Put it on object. Oh, wait, okay, something. Let me do 90. There we go. Maybe object for scaling. Yeah, it's not okay. That's a much better choice. Oh my lord. I forgot to fix my screen before streaming. Yeah, that's not good. Wait, we're about ready to have this is about ready to be really interesting. Yep, it's gonna be shorter and smaller. Nothing I can do about it. For the next 10 minutes, screen is gonna be micro. Dang, dude. Damn, Daniel. This is what happens when you get stuck streaming later than you thought you were going to. Whatever. Okay. Micro stream. Mm-hmm. We need to widen that mouth a little bit. That way the bottom isn't cutting through. The bottom's gonna cut through no matter what. Yep. We need to. Yeah. Yeah. What about over here? Ow. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's duplicate that. And then we're really gonna close it up now. Put it here. Pull back. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we're gonna start tweaking and peeking here in just a second. I just wanted to get it nice. Then we'll rotate this almost 180 to the other side. Bring it in, bring it down, and down. Clamp it so it's inside of this one. Rotate it. Yeah. Okay. So it's not flawless. It has some issues. That's okay. That's where we're going to manually move it around and tweak in the peaks. Get it where it looks good. The goal here is to kind of create a semi-realistic feel for what the flower might be, right? Not flawless, but close. Yeah. That actually looks pretty good, to be honest. That does too. Okay. It's peeking through, which is good. We want to make sure we hide everything. I'm going to put a bud on that so that way it won't be so perfect, but we're getting there. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, I think we're definitely going to have to work on this one. I feel like it's almost like it's missing something. Like I like it. Okay, we're back in business. Dang, that monitor took forever. Now I have much more real estate. So let's do something similar. Okay. So we'll localize this, and so then I can bring it out and down a little bit. Let's make it transparent. See what that looks like non-transparent. If I rotate it. There we go. Okay, so rotate it in a little bit, looking good. What about this one? Kind of same similar effect. Yep. What I really want is I really want those two to kind of come together. That way I can push them here. Yeah, okay, that's good. I think that's good. I need to drive. This is like needs to go more this way, I think. That's good there. This might open up a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe open that up a little bit more. Okay. And do object so I can rotate this properly. There we go. Now we're feeling good. And kind of rotate this just a little bit. Have all that open room right there though. It's like yeah. Like super out there. This side over here feels kind of empty. Let's throw one of these big ones in over here. too much. Yeah, it's probably, now it's kind of off-centered that. If I push it up a little too much. Dang, dude. What about here if I rotate this over a little bit more? And then widen it up? Maybe like a little left of a lean. Okay, so that's good. Now let's see what this looks like when I combine it all together. I put the pivot point right there. Do world for now. It's easier. Right? And then world. Nice. Okay. I like it. Brother, what in God's name happened yesterday the stream? I have no clue. So, they said that they had maintenance going on. So, whatever that means. But we're here now. I mean, I would agree. Or is it just YouTube chat on the replay? How do I see this effect? What do you mean? What effect? I don't know what effect you're talking about. Well, currently today we are working on a flower. I'm taking a side tour. I wanted something that was lighthearted today. There's a little heart button here. I don't see that in the chat. I only see that like on YouTube. I would see it if I was looking at YouTube. In YouTube chat, it goes like on the little chat. So anybody who watches the replay on YouTube will see it. And then anybody who's live on YouTube will see it, but I will not see it because I'm not watching YouTube chat. I'm watching my OBS stream, so I won't see it. And then it doesn't show up on my it won't show up on my what do you want to call it? My restream. I think there's a way to do it. I just don't know. Thanks, Massive. It should look good. I'm just kind of toying with it right now. Because no matter what I do, I'm going to have to bring this over and get it. Want to make the stem gold, but the rest of the flower colorful? Yeah, well, I mean, a gold flower is in the works, maybe. Maybe that'll be a thing. Right now, I'm just trying to make something that I can throw into PCG. I think this is pretty easily done. Throwing it into PCG. Basically, right now, what I would do is I would just kind of create 3 of these. I need to put the bud on it first before I do what I'm about ready to do. But for the sake of discussion and quickly kind of showing it off, what I would probably do is make 3 of them, because this is really how easy it would be. PCG can actually, interestingly enough, I could use the mesh points on this, and PCG could generate something specifically for that, which is kind of cool. So that is one of the ways that they say that you should create, what's it called? Foliage and flowers and everything else. What the heck, dude? Oh, yeah. So then I'll just duplicate, move down, move over, expand, rotate, duplicate, down, over, good, and then rotate, down, looks good, just need to rotate it. No, I do not. Used to. They have bubbly green tea. That's interesting. Okay, so here we have our flower. That's good. Nope. Don't do energy drinks either. I do element tea, which is salt water with a little bit of flavoring. I do water at a high pH value. And then I do green tea. Those are my 3 liquids of choice. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I need to change up the music because we restarted and we're back at the main one. Let's do slap. Let's just see what this looks like. Wait. Okay, good. 1 second. Ooh, sorry. Okay, should be back. Had to turn on the fan. Okay, let's put the foliage in here. Those look pretty cool. How do you know a Rob wolf? I don't know. How do I know a Rob wolf? Oh, snap, crackle, pop. That's a lot. That's pretty good. Let's go see what that looks like. Those are pretty. So what if I did that plus these? I think that's probably overkill. It might happen, I guess. Maybe. Oh, that's the guy who makes Elementy. Cool. So let's do density of 50. kind of pretty. Let's do 15. Let's see what that looks like. I think that's better. The one that I have right now is, yeah, but normally I do essential water. Maybe if I do 100. Yeah, that's better. So the Kirkland, I'm not sure how well this one is. It says that it's alkaline water, and I mean it's water. So again, it's Kirkland though, so who knows? But essential water is very well regulated, and people talk about it very highly. Very pH balanced water. Yeah, it should be a glass. Plastic and the microplastics, if you believe in all that stuff, and it should be in a glass. Okay, so I do like that. It looks nice. If we got it colored pretty, maybe. Let's just play with the color just real quick. HLPR. Let's put a helper color on it just real quick. Just so I can differentiate it. Ah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So with a little bit of proper color on them and making it look right, that'll look really pretty. Yeah, that'll look really pretty. Ah, they glow. But that'll look nice. So let's leave that there. Let's turn on the forest. 9.5? No. I think most cheap ones are at about 5 to 4. You want to be in the top level green. The more purple it is, the better. So like 12 and 13s. The glass bottle ones are really, really nice. But again, that's also very expensive. So if that's what you can do. Yeah, I like that. I think that breaks it up, right? Honestly, it probably is going to be a little bit taller, in all honesty. So let's say 2 to 3. I think so, maybe. I don't know how to look. Why is my shadow being all jacked up? Oh, did the stream die? Hello? Oh my god. My computer die. I didn't even press Control Delete. Oh. Okay, well, hopefully everybody's still there. Is everybody still there? We all alive? Did the stream survive? Unreal Engine did not survive. Okay, good. Well, so I was about ready to get on Switch. Yeah, there was a fatal error crash, so there's a fatal error. I don't know anything about Action Water. Haven't heard about it. I'd have to look at it. There was a TikTok / Instagram post a little bit ago where they went into some of the different drinks and what was going on with them, and it looked really interesting. But short answer, I don't know about it. I have to go look it up. I like this structure and how it looks. I think I would need to add maybe like 1 or 2 more variants. So what I would probably do is I would probably aim to is the graphics card okay? Let me look. Hello? What is going on, dude? There we go. Okay, let me see. Let me just check something quick. Yeah, GPU's at 40, so we're not tripping. Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't like it. Whatever I did, it did not like. Let's try playing one more time and see if it happens again. Seems to work. I really need to fix the spear AI. It's so jacked up. Because I tried doing the invulnerability attack. I definitely need to fix that destruction too. Hi, little runny, Rabby. Yeah. Die. Okay, cool. Where does this put us? We're back to flowers. I liked it. I think it looks good. Let's do 15, 25, maybe 50, so it keeps a good distance between each two. We'll say 1.5 and 2.5, and let me save that. Yeah, And then PCG, we'll have PCG control that. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. This is what caused my computer to crash earlier, so let's see if it does it again. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll look really nice. We can play with that right now. So let's turn PCG off. Let's go to foliage. Let's remove. Right? And then let's go back to PCG. We had which one? Blind spawn base. There we go. Okay. So then this takes all of those points, and this is the fun ones, but we want to come here to the static mesh. So we'll duplicate this one and then just change this from a jungle plant to the flower. And of course there's 5,000 flowers now. Okay, let's turn on PCG and see what we get. Yeah, nice. Probably a little bit more than I would want, so I probably will have another spawn in here that basically reduces that. But it is pretty good. I do need to enable nanite on that bad boy. So let's go to foliage real quick. Enable nanites. And then let's set this to no collisions. And then where's LOD settings? There we go. LOD group, foliage. Yes. We'll make 3. Apply. Save. Okay. So that basically will just improve performance, because it'll cut down, like on the far distance ones, it won't spawn in nice little craziness, right? Then what we can also do is go to landscape. This is what's causing Mester's computer to break down and die. So hopefully it doesn't cause my computer to break down and die. I don't know what is going on here. Like, I mean, it's cool. It's like a nice little meadow or something, but very interesting for sure. Okay. Lots and lots of glitching. It's because PCG keeps trying to like work in tandem with what I got going on, and then it keeps turning itself off. Like, PCG, stop it. That shouldn't have turned anything on or off. I didn't add anything to it. Silly PC of the G. Wait, what? I need to actually fix that tool where it doesn't it's sticky toggle. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what we get. Let's save all. Yeah, that looks good. And then we have the normal grass, and the grass folds over as we run through. Where was that meadow at? Is it, I thought it was right here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was right here. So much for a meadow. I love how the grass folds over, though. Yeah, I love that. That's nice. It's so funny. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to fix that. But other than that, it is nice. Looks good. No issues. Everything works. Looks pretty. Wonder if he dies over here, does it make it all crazy? Come here, buddy. I want you to die right here. I think it does. No? No, just the grass. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. What if he dies on the grass? Does it... Okay, you're supposed to come after me, bro. If you die in the grass... It says it's supposed to receive decal. Does it? Can't tell. Looks like it does and doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'll have to add that in so that way it receives the decal. We definitely want the grass to be able to show off the blood as well. Why are they still spawning? This thing is broke, man. Yeah, so when we clang like that, we need to have a particle that sparks. Okay, so no more spawn, which is good. What are we looking at? Like, other than the fact that they glow, which that's because I just have them set to be emissive. They should not be glowing, by the way. But it looks good. I think spacing is fine. Maybe make them a little bit more rare. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Big grass just doesn't work. I don't know what it is, but the bigger grass just doesn't work. I think it's because of let's do the smaller grass real quick and see what happens. Just want to see the look. Yeah, so it's like each individual grass. Huh. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't know. And I definitely these rocks are causing serious problems because of how they work. Because like some of them spawn underground, some of them don't. I just need to honestly get rid of them. And then let it handle the rest of it. Are there any underground? I don't think so. Check out. And then I'm gonna have to go to the actual asset levels. Did I put it under PCG? I think I put it under PCG. Level instances, yep. I don't know which one that one is. Let me look. That's cluster rock 002. Okay. So then we need to go to asset actions. No. Update packed blueprints. No. Crap. What is it called? It was something about PCG. Is it under asset actions? No. Asset actions. Create PCG assets from level. No. Oh, it's here. It's here. It's okay. Update PCG assets. There we go. There we go. There we go. So then now, whenever I enable PCG, I should get more fauna and everything else, but I am only having that rock kind of spawn in now and block out things for my PCG. This is still causing a problem because it's part of that whole thing. But it should be just that rock now that's basically spawned in and doing things. Which is kind of insane because that's like 3 rocks right there, but whatever. Good old PCG and trying to figure that bad boy out. Yeah, like something like that. Yeah. That's okay. Rock cluster is interesting there. Like, there's not supposed to be a center rock in that cluster. Yeah, see, it's supposed to look like that. But it does look good. That's better. I need to figure out a way to... I think I saw something in PCG for weighted values. I think that's something I want to do. I definitely see it here. Like, you have a weight, but you can only be between 0 and 1. I didn't see any, like, cross value or, you know, segmented values between that. So I don't really know how that works. Maybe I can go higher than 1. Let's try that. So 5. Can I go higher than 1? 3, 2, 1. Kind of funny how that worked. Okay, I have no clue what this has done to my graph, so let's take a look-sees. What if I set this to 0, 0, 0, 1? Yeah. Okay, so the higher the value, the more it spawns. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if I wanted Jungle Plant 1 to be the most popular, so I set this to 10. It's all over the place. It's all over the place, right? And then I set this value to Jungle Plant 2 is half that. And that's half that. Ooh. That's more accurate. Okay, I like it. So it's basically taking percentages. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So I can do the same thing for this, right? Because I'm saying what the value of this is. Oh, I'm only spawning 1 or 2. I'm saying big rock, small rock. That's basically what I'm saying. Big rock, small rock. Let's turn all of this off. We're getting sidetracked again. But I like PCG, so I don't mind. I want to check some points real quick, because I think we need to do some extra work here. Wet sand mask. I don't need that, but it is down there, so that's something to think about. I don't know what those big holes are. Don't make sense, but we'll deal with it in a minute. Okay. So as we look at our map, we are seeing that all of the grass is looking beautiful. That's our green area. We need to differentiate the grass. So basically, we come here for our grass. We have 2 different types. I need a dark green. So let me go to this helper mat real quick. I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to call this green 02. I should have labeled it 01, but, you know, me being me. Okay. So we have, this is for the physical material grass. This is for our painted grass. Okay. And I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this on. So that's our physical material grass. And now for our painted grass. And we can see there are some painted grass points. They technically go over each other, right? And I merge these points. I might want to change that up. What if I call this, this is the physical, what if I call this named reroute, and we call this auto generated grass. And then I rename this to be combined grass. And the main reason why I'm doing this is so that way I can take the combined mask and do some stuff, and then I can do some other stuff. So for the trees, and I want to create some cool stuff, I think is what I'm trying to do. Auto-generated grass mask. So I think I want to use this. No. Auto-generated mask is the difference. Where is my difference so I can remember what it looks like? It is the difference of unfiltered trees versus PCGA. So I want to remove the PCGA points, and then I have my unfiltered one, and that's what I come up with, right? So A minus B equals C. So in this, I want to grab every single one of the points, and then I want to subtract every single one of these points to then create my auto-generated mask. And then let's turn this off. And turn that on. Okay, cool. So I did that did work. So I basically subtracted all the points that are I have some dirt and some grass kind of overseeding. Not sure if I'm happy with that, but whatever. Okay. So this is all points merged together. I may not want points merged together. And let's not call this combined grass anymore. Let's call this painted grass mask. And let me see if there's anywhere else that I'm using painted grass mask. I don't think so. No. Okay, good. Cool. Yeah. So basically I have painted mask. And then if I want to merge those later, I can. I don't need to. So basically we're going to do painted mask, and then I'm going to get that out of here so that way I don't need this node. Let's get rid. Let me do painted grass mask. So I'm pulling the painted out from that, and then that creates my auto mask. I don't need painted grass right now. This is fine. Yeah, okay. So that means that I shouldn't spawn any trees, and I shouldn't spawn anything else where there's painted grass. That's what that is telling me, which is great. I have some bleed over with dirt. Where is dirt? I think my less is minus is pretty bad. Let's do that. Do I still get the bleed over? I'm still getting bleed over. If I do get one. Okay, that's less bleed over, but then I have some... I still have some bleed over, but it is what it is. Okay, let's do back to point 2, just so I have more options. I don't know what's going on with that down there. What's red? Sand? Is that white? Okay, that is white. I guess I can fix that while I'm here. So the difference. So I have auto-generated sand, and then I have painted sand. I want to merge these points and subtract them from wet sand. So this is my source. And then I want to go wet sand mask, and I want to subtract that. And that's my new sand mask location. So let's do that. Good. Okay, so then what that should do is that gets rid of us from spawning rocks and stuff into the wet sand, because I don't want that to happen. And then I need to figure out what that is. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Okay, we're looking good now. So where I've painted grass, I don't know what's going on there. No clue. Where I have painted grass, I now get a good amount. Yeah. Okay. That's good. My rocky cliffs are there. Let's save. Let me save. Okay, let's turn the graphs on and see what we get. So we grab everything here, and then I turn it on. And then toggle, and then toggle. So in these, I really need to fix sticky toggle. In these points right here, we should have no, I can't believe I left that on. My bad. We should have like nothing spawning in those areas that I put the grass in. So that creates like a meadow. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So now I can actually make meadows by just putting in the thick grass. Yo, bro. You're not even supposed to be spawning. I need to make it default state or something. Yeah, it's definitely causing some problems, but that's okay. Nice. So we have our meadow. If we want to have a meadow, we can easily paint it down by just painting the grass. I like it. Potato. Yeah, it looks good. And then I have 1 or 2 flowers kind of spawning. Which is nice. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking pretty. Looking pretty. We did a good job. I like the flowers. They're good. We just need to obviously detail them out. But other than that, I think we did good. See you later. Have a good one. Thanks for being here, Spaceport. Scholar and a gentleman, as always. Yep. I think it's good. We need better rocks. But other than the rock problem, I think we're good. Ooh. There we go. I messed up my skirt. Yeah, I think with the new character, I'm definitely going to have to create the bones for that because it is definitely annoying to have the skirt get messed up. But we can definitely make the bones for that. And then that way it'll go a blend between the two. Okay, let's check it out in the main world. Ooh, glad to hear, man. Getting that is a big thing. You're moving in the right direction. Okay, so where there's wet sand, we should not get those to spawn anymore. So if I toggle PCG off, and then I toggle PCG back on, it's going to take a minute to go through. But where there is wet sand, which is all right here, we should no longer have any of that spawning. And then I can also we're gonna probably have to make another layer called coral, so that way I can have wet sand kind of spawn certain things, and then I'll have another one called coral, and then coral will spawn on top of the rocks and other things like that. But I am still showing that. There we go. That's gonna cause all of PCG to respawn. Okay, there we go. So now this is basically all of our coral. This is just a mock-up, but this is basically our coral. And then this is the sand. Nice. Nice. That's good. And then do we have any painted sand? I don't have any painted sand, I don't think. Or painted grass. I might. I don't know. I can't remember if I did or not. But I do have the flowers spawning in, which is great. Wait, what? That shouldn't be like that. Build geometry. Okay. Build texture streaming. Oof. Maybe that wasn't a smart idea. Build virtual textures. Build landscape. Grass maps. Build physical material. And build nanite. Yeah, that seam should not be there. Oh, that's not a seam. Okay, that's the spline. I was like, wait, why do I have a seam there? There shouldn't be a seam. Okay, cool. There's nanite. Or not nanite, whatever. Okay. So no trees spawned here, which is kind of interesting. That doesn't sound right to me. Let's toggle it off. I'm gonna toggle it back on. That doesn't sound right at all. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. No trees does not sound correct. Okay. Is the road still blocked? No, the road is still blocked. Stupid. Damn it. PCG, this seed is horrible. It's blocking my road, bro. Maybe there's some way to stop it. Or dirt, I guess, maybe? I don't know, we'll have to see. In any case, this is looking good. It's working as I expected. I think I pushed that out further. I did. Okay, cool. Because I want the underside to be something that the player is going to walk into. So we're working in the right direction there. And then I need to fix that. I'm not really happy with making a circular rock thing there, but we'll get there. Yeah, it looks good. And then we basically have it blocked out to where if I paint down any grass, then we don't get that, which is cool. And our nice little flower pops up every now and again, which is great. That's kind of what I want. We might even make it, there might be some PCG where we make it closer to trees, because then it has the ability to kind of, you know, be sunlight safe. And I think I'm going to take off the spawning of this on there. I definitely going to need wet sand, and then I'm going to need, I think coral are the two. Because I want wet sand to basically not spawn anything. It's just the sand that's, you know, under the water. And then I'm going to want one for coral. So that way we can spawn in coral and some other cool things. Because these here, which is interesting that I'm not getting anything here. Oh, it's because the spline doesn't go there. Damn. That's interesting. Good to know. Because the spline cuts off. Yeah. Basically what I'll have to do is I'll have to turn off the water. So water flux will go off. And then I'm going to have to paint in wet sand. I could auto do wet sand and then paint in coral. I don't know if I want to do that for this stream though, because oh my god, it's gonna be bad, bro. Anytime I mess with this landscape material, it's never good. Because basically what I'm gonna have to do, let me do it on the smaller map. Let's do it on the smaller map. let's do that. How about that? Let's save all. Yeah, let's do it on a smaller map. Oh, that's Mester's New World. He created New World. Let's try it here. Because I can do it down here. Deactivate PCG. This is still going to take a minute, but it is what it is. So basically what I want to do is I want to make wet sand spawn at a certain height. Okay, so to do that, we're already doing that with World Align Grass Alpha, and then I'm doing World Align Alpha with grass, and then I just paint on wet sand. Like I just paint it on. There is a wet sand mask, so all of that's getting taken care of. So what if I do, that's the world height alpha. What if I do water height alpha minus? No, subtract. Okay, and then what if I do scalar parameter? And then we're going to call this wet sand offset. So right now I'm subtracting 0. So nothing's going to happen. So this is the generated diff. I need to come out of this. Right? And my alpha is going to be this. And I'm always doing A to B. Oh man, this is the part that hurt. Wet sand diff. I don't know what this is going to look like. We might have crapped a whole spaghetti-doodle. So right now it's minusing 0 from 0. With that, let's go to landscape. Let's clear our wet sand layer. And let's clear our sand layer, if there is one. And then let's fill... Oh, why is this not generated? What the... Oh, is this where the shader stuff happens? Yeah, this is where the shader fun happens. Oof. So why is nothing there? That's not right. Damn it. I don't understand. Okay. So what if I said wet sand offset is So this is our water height alpha. The grass height alpha, we come here, right? Our grass height alpha says anything over this value. So anything over this value, which is 0, right? Is basically where I want to start this. And then anything over the starting height of water is this. So our starting water height is negative 9,939. Okay, that's our starting water height. I think grass height's definitely jacked up. So what do we do? What do we have here? What are my values? So grass starting height is here. Okay, cool. Where is my height value? Oh, I need to... Okay, I need to fix that. Because it's not in my water height values. Water height alpha, okay. Uh-oh. Is this where it does the 1,000? Okay, so now my wet sand offset. So it should take this value, and then I want to subtract. Ooh, it's a negative value. Okay, so let's just say I want to go... Okay. What is this value? Oof, it's definitely... Now it's doing the preparing shaders. Disgusting. But this is negative 11,000, right? So let's say that we want to put... We've got our water height value at, I think, 9,000. So let's say we add 1,000 to this. Okay, that definitely... Do I have to clamp that value between 1 and 1,000? Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Why did water height alpha not go there? Oh, we definitely have some problems now. It's like tripping. No. Okay, let's let the shaders. Let's let the shaders process. Let it cook. Let's see what we get. This is what I don't like doing material stuff on the stream. Well, not for the landscape, because it's always so silly. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's clear all of our sand. Let's clear all of our grass. Let's clear all of our rock. We're gonna clear all of our dirt because we don't need it anymore. We're gonna clear all wet sand, and then we're gonna clear all generated. And we're just gonna fresh fill our layer with generated. Everything is jacked up. Holla! Okay. Clearly this is not working. Maybe it's... I want to do... Okay, world align grass diff is everything combined into A with... I want to paint my grass on top of that, right? So maybe I just have my order wrong. Because this is my sand. I'm basically saying I want to take my... I'm taking what is there, and I'm throwing sand on top of that using my world-aligned alpha. And then I'm taking that, piping that into this lerp. And then I'm saying, hey, I want a wet sand. Is it negative 1,000? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, that definitely is not correct. And everything is all jacked up. I don't understand why. Okay, what if I just take this, no subtract, I just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just do some math, right? So if my shaders are working the way that they're supposed to, okay, everything is working the way that it's supposed to, and technically wet sand and sand are happening simultaneously together. Okay, now I need to tell it to offset this by a little bit more. So what if I add? And then I need to clamp it. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I need to clamp it because it needs between 0 and 1. It's alpha. And then... Damn, did I lose my scalar parameter? I did. Wet sand offset. And then I put that here. Okay. Okay, now we should still see it showing up as wet sand on top of everything else. And we don't. That's kind of wet sand, right? I don't know. Maybe we make, let's make, for the sake of understanding what the heck we're doing with our lives here, let's make wet sand egregiously a different color, okay? So we're gonna make wet sand a green. Shabam! Is there any green tint to this? No, there's no green tint at all. Okay, so that's kind of good, right? Means that we kind of doing what we're supposed to be doing. So if this is an add, if I added negative 1,000, what happens? Nothing. If I add 1,000. Ooh. Okay, well that definitely worked. Well, okay, it didn't work the way that I wanted it to, but it's working. It's doing something. So I just need to find the value. Because at 0... Wait, what? Why is it... What? Okay. So it is kind of working. At 0, I am seeing it. Okay, now I want to make it less. Oh wait, that's grass. No, I don't want to touch that. All right. So -1. Okay. Now I need to really question whether or not this is an interesting one, because I need to question whether or not I need to have this clamp anymore. Maybe add was always the answer, and I don't need the clamp. I was thinking I needed a clamp because of how hardcore it was showing up. Oh, yeah, no, I need the clamp. I definitely need the clamp. Maybe, maybe I need the clamp here. Oh no, that didn't. No, that did nothing. That was bad. Okay, we're having some fun here today. We're having some fun. Not really. We're not gonna be messing with PCG for a minute, so let's get rid of. This looks good here, but then when I bring it in here, I'm getting some green, some mean green going on, right? Is that doing anything? I mean, it is. So I am seeing some cool values happening. Really cool values. Okay. I don't know why it's affecting everything. I just want to affect on top of that. Are these switched? So I think clamp was definitely the answer. We're getting values because of how high it is. We're getting values that are way past. But that also makes me wonder about the sand, right? I'm not clamping here. I just broke everything. That's definitely not the answer there. I don't get it. If I do this, then it comes here. It should not come here. So I think these values are opposite. So hard to tell sometimes. Nope, that just jacked everything. Yeah, that doesn't mean no good. What if I set this to this? What do I get? Still processing. Still going through, figuring its crap out. I like how it's not showing me that it's rendering the shaders. It's doing it inside of the material in here. It says preparing shaders, but it's not doing anything anywhere else for me. Yeah, okay. So that answer is not right. This is right. I just need an offset. Like, this is right. That's right. Right? Because this is where we're at. This is what I want to do. And I just want to create an offset. So all I want to do, this is the part I'm confused on. It's all working the way that it's supposed to. So if I add another negative number, so I'd add negative. Okay. So let's say I come down to, let me write this number down. 10 4 3 1, right? So 10 4 3 1. That's the nice number. So if I do 10, 4, 3, 1 minus 9950. I get 481. So that's the difference of my value. So I technically want to add negative 480. So now I'm saying the water height, which is negative 9,950, plus negative blah, 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 is my alpha. And when I do that, I get this red herring. What? Why? Why am I getting this? Do I get the same thing? Okay, this is what if I do this, right? And I pipe this in and I go here. Do I get the same thing? Why is it totally blacked out? No buenos. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have to wait till the shaders are finished compiling. We're going to wait a couple of seconds for that. Where am I at on time? I'm at 2 hours. Okay, we got about another 45 minutes. Yo, this one's taking forever to load. Not good. Din, how's it going? Yeah, I don't understand why the alpha trips out when I add a scalar parameter. Because the water height is being piped out as a okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. I already have a clamp. Okay. This is what we're going to do. That's good to hear. It says you're a dev in your name, so I'm assuming you make games. Named reroute. And we're going to call this wet sand alpha. Or wet sand height alpha. Okay. We're going to grab this. I'm going to grab the same color because I have OCD like that. Can I grab this one? Does it grab it? It doesn't. Damn it. That's okay. We'll just grab it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're basically going to take the wet sand alpha, and then this is basically doing all of this same stuff. Putting negative 480 in the alpha multiplies B by negative 480 so you get those ridiculously weird colors. Yeah, and so that's kind of I need to do it here. That's a really good point. I kind of was recognizing I need to do that here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this into 2. And then I'm going to pull this up here. I'm going to do all the same operations. Water edge smoothness is fine. We're going to do all the same stuff here. And then I'm going to pipe this into here. And then we're going to call this wet sand edge smoothness. You're a material person then. Or you just understand HLSL. Okay, so basically I need water input direction. We're gonna still stick with that one, right? So we're taking this value, and I'm going to add the negative value, which is my parameter up here that I was thinking I could do. We're gonna add that here. So this is my wet sand offset. So basically I'm gonna take this. I'll clean this up later. I like having clean graphs, but I'll clean it up later. Right now we're kind of brain dumping. We're going to add so I take my water sand, I subtract that from this crappies here, and then I'm gonna add another negative 480, whatever. You probably want something like Z is greater than value X, 100% water value. I sum material stuff when I have to. Yeah. 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 Well, okay. So everything you just typed is Greek to me. No, I actually get it. If I walk through it, I get it. So here's what I'm doing. For my sand, I'm basically taking the input direction. So -1 is everything below the value that I set here on my water sand height. So my water height is at 9939-ish. And then I multiply that, and then I divide that by my edge to make it smoother or not smoother. I clamp those values because it's an alpha, so it, needs between 0 and 1, and that is basically the answer, right? So if I wanted to create another value off of that, basically what I would be doing is the same thing, which is my wet sand offset, and I'm basically going to take this value, I will add my wet sand offset to that value, and then I'm just going to do the same thing. So I'm going to multiply that value by the input direction, and then divide that, and then that's my wet sand height alpha. So if I come up here, instead of doing what I was doing, I pipe this bad boy into here because I already have the clamp. I take my wet sand, and then I want my, I don't need either of these. That's incorrect now. So then I do wet sand height alpha. I pipe that into here, which then goes into here, and it should work. Once it's done processing. Thank God. Okay, we got it. Whee. That just took a second. By the way, you have NextFest 2024 instead of 2025 in your Twitch title. Ooh, thank you. I think my YouTube channel one's right. It's the there you go, fixed. Thanks. I think my YouTube channel one's right. I'll have to check it later. I'll fix the title if it's wrong, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so let's see if this works. So it's at -480. Let's pipe it down to -1000. That made it higher. Okay, maybe my brain is on crack. It happens. Okay, so we want to go lower. Okay. Oh, because I'm doubling up. I'm doubling up because I default set it to 480. Wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. I did default set it to 480. Okay, let's change the wet sand smoothness so that way I can get a more accurate understanding of what's going on to 0. And then now I can pipe it and move it. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. There we go. Smoothness was just messing with me. Okay, perfect. This is good. This is good. Okay, we're feeling good. That's a positive value somehow. I don't know, but hey, you know, whatever. So 0 puts me there. Negative 480 pipes me up closer for some reason. I don't know why that. Maybe I need to do a 1 minus. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just say it's 800 for right now. And then let me go over to the big map. Now that we think we have this working the way that it should. And hopefully this doesn't take 20 hours to recompile shaders. Yeah, it shouldn't, but you never know. Dev, you have a project of your own, I'm assuming? Oh, definitely. There's definitely some shader problems. Oh, son of biscuit. No. Come on, baby. Fix them shaders. Let's not be messed up. I need you to fix them shaders. Rawr. Okay, cool. It did fix some shaders. Nice. Okay, so we can basically say that all of this is wet sand. This is our sand, and then we want wet sand. So we need to get this value to creep up to just right about there. Okay. So let's play with the value a little bit. Tweak and peak and get it to pop up a little bit more. Let's go. That was probably not the right answer. I was close. Let's do 300. Dang, so it's such a, because the value is so very precise. Yeah, let's do 225. Nope. Okay, so 175. Yeah, that's better right there. That's right where we want to be. Nice. That's right where we want to be. Okay. So then let's take a gander. Oh, shaders are still compiling. I didn't know that. Dang it. Let's take a little quick gander. Let's go over there and take a look at our water. I don't have time to fight you, buddy. Not today. Nice. Yep. It comes right up to that water line, which is perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm working on a project, but don't want to talk about it right. Hey, you do not have to talk about anything you don't want to talk about. That is your choice. Either way, we have green stuff, which is great. And we love the green stuff. Well, we don't really want it to be green, but right now it's green, so yeah, okay. And then we'll probably modify the sand just a little bit. Because that's the wet sand, right? So wet sand needs to be... Let's say the wet sand smoothness is... a little tapered, right? So let's go 100. Let's see what we get. Okay, yeah, that's a good value. So let's put that at 0 and see what we get. Ooh, oh, definitely not 0. Okay, so 50. Nope, it still needs to be 100. Okay, so that's probably closer. Let's try 150. That's good. And then let's do wet sand edge at 50. So it's a little bit sharper. And let's do 140. I want it to creep a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're getting the sand to hit right where it needs to. Okay, and shaders are still compiling because I'm still playing with things, but that's okay. Okay, so then let's play with the water starting height. Okay, water smoothness is, let's try 150 and see what we get. I think that's gonna mess with, yeah, okay, good. That's good, that's good. That makes more sand pop, which is what we want. We are going to have to add a noise mask to that because I don't like how clean that edge is. We'll add a noise mask to that, but it does look good. And then I think I'm going to have to obviously fix this for the height maps and the roughness and everything else because it's not currently set the way that it should be, but that's okay. Perfectly fine. No problems with that. I think the value is good. So if we fix the wet sand value... for color, because I think that's messed up. So default value for this is wet sand edge smoothness is 50. And then wet sand offset is 140. I don't know how adding this from that does whatever it does, but hey, I'm not arguing. And then wet edge smoothness is 150. And then water input direction is where it is. Okay, cool. So then we'll save that. This is basically, I want this to be the default because I like them. Okay. Now we just need to fix the color. Do I have a landscape palette already? Player skin, control rig colors. I don't. So we're gonna call this landscape colors. Okay, so that's gonna be sand, rock, dirt, grass. Okay, cool. And so then wet sand will be the same color as sand, but just darker. Cool. Nice. There we go. Look at that. That's what we want. And so if we turn off the water layer, what? Oh, that's the waterfront, not water. Turn off the water. Now we're getting wet sand down here. If we turned on PCG, which we don't, well, shaders are almost done. I'll wait until shaders are fully done. But we are seeing that we get a nice, once we add in the kind of dithering slash whatever you want to call it, the mask for it. Let's rebuild. I don't know if that was worth it or not, but whatever. It's only 674 more to go. Once we put in the noise mask for these two blend layers, then we will get a pretty good feel. It won't look, as fake. I also think that the height stuff would help if I was to put those together, because I'm not blending the height just yet. Roughness. I do have a wet sand layer for it. No, I'm not putting. I'd have to. So the metal and the generated blend are not going together at all. Okay, I can get rid of both of these. They're not going anywhere. And I'm not going to make wet. Ooh, I do have wet sand as being a different layer. Interesting. Am I gonna have to do the same thing for coral? I probably am. Okay. How far are we? Are we almost done yet? 151. Oh my god. It dropped from 151 to 825. Come on, bro. Why? I didn't do anything. I didn't modify anything. I didn't touch it. Well, I deleted things. Never mind. Okay, so the height blend does not take in the sand. So that is why it kind of gets affected by that, because we are taking the world aligned rock alpha and we are doing that, but we need to do the sand crap. And I need to add this new layer in here to my height blend, because that's technically getting jacked up too. So basically, Worldline Grass Alpha is here. I am using Grass Height. Interesting. Maybe I did kind of do this already. I didn't think I did. Okay. I got Rock Height, Dirt Height, and I'm using rock to make that into my dirt. And then I'm taking my Dirt Alpha with my Grass Height. Oh, okay. Never mind. No, I'm not. This is totally different. Yeah, I definitely need to rework the height layer. This needs to be reworked. So let me. What the F? No. Oh my. What did I break? No, I was so close to having shaders done. Redo, nothing to redo. Okay, so I guess. Okay, I need to stop editing this damn material so shaders can finish. No, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to keep editing it, so that is what it is. Man, it's already midnight. I didn't realize it was midnight already. But we got another 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know, maybe 2 hours. I do have to make up for last night's stream not being here. Okay. So grass how? Yeah, we need to do this because I need to have this basically be corrected, and it's not correct. But we'll deal with that in a minute. That's just so it blends the heights. Everything else works. RVTs are coming in. I'm not using macro right now, which is fine. I'm not tripping on that. Although I do need to use macro at some point, but not right now. How are we doing? We're at 270. We're almost there. Okay, good. We're almost there. And then once that's done, I'll generate PCG so we can see what that looks like. It's looking okay. Everything's spawning as it should. Nothing really changed. Everything worked as far as I can tell. And the island is kind of where it needs to be, so it's like struggle busting on this last 270. Which is cool here. We have the nice little beach. I'll probably hand paint that because I don't want that to be dirt as it is. We'll hand paint that sand in. Because, yeah, we definitely want it to be sand. We're at 41. We're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. One more. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It looks good. I like it. Again, it's a pretty decent auto material. Taking us a little bit of time to get it right. And then now I can do snow caps. So if I really want it, I can have snow. Not that I don't think this island's gonna have snow. I really don't. But who knows? Maybe we could, you know? Okay, we finished. So now let's generate ourselves some PCG. Let's see what we get. So this should be like wildly ridiculous. No, that is not correct. Oh, crap. Okay. So that means that the wet sand isn't piping in properly. Let's clear that layer. Yeah, PCG is definitely not populating properly. Actually, I'm kind of okay with that. Other than the fact that I'm getting all these rocks down here that I don't want. So our issue is that the physical material is not properly filtering. So we have a wet sand. This is my painted. Where is my generated one? Sand. Okay, here we go. So we're going to have to create a wet sand node, which is basically world height aligned alpha. I think that's basically here. So we want to do world, no, wet sand. Damn it, dude. Now I'm gonna have to do more rendering. Okay, I think it's add. I could be wrong. We'll figure it out in a second. We'll find out here in a second. Once, oh, I left PCG on. What am I doing? Let us build the physical material map. Okay, cool. Oh, here's the big $5,000 question. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Damn it, didn't work. Yeah, that value is not what I'm looking for. Okay, blueprints, PCG. Let's play with this real quick. Let's turn all of this off. That shouldn't affect anything. There's no PCG in there. Oh, is it in there? It wasn't there. My bad. Okay, so let's turn this on, this. And this is wet sand. Oh, wet sand isn't using physical material. You little dirty dog, you. Damn it. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, so we have maybe fixed that. This needs to merge. Points. Let's do light blue for this one. I don't think we have light blue anywhere. So this is wet sand that's painted. This is auto-generated wet sand. Let's check the input values. Oh, what the f did I just do? Did I just turn everything off? How does that turn everything off? Oh, because it's not enabled. That would be why. I'm sitting here wondering why everything's turned off. Okay, so we're getting some land, we're getting some colors, we're getting some stuff. Which is great. It's what we want to see. Again, I don't know what the heck this is and why that's not in the mix, but we'll deal with that in a minute. I think that was what I saw before too. We had the same problem earlier. And then you have like big swaths here that's not being calculated by anything. No clue why. Random things that aren't being parsed. So we'll have to figure that out. But okay, either way, it's still working. Ish. We're not getting any of the nodes that I want to see. So if I do here, and this is, why did I do that? Damn it. I didn't want to do that yet. So we're gonna have to wait till that comes in. So wet sand is a value. Do I have any wet sand at all? I don't have any wet sand at all. I don't have any dirt. Do I have any rock? I have generated. Okay. So I have no painted values at all coming down here to this attribute, which makes no sense because that's not correct, but whatever. What about here? So inside filter is wet sand. We don't have any because we haven't painted any wet sand. So that makes sense, right? And then here, this is our generated physical material. We're looking for wet sand, I think. I can't remember what I called it. So the physical material is called wet sand. I think. Yes. Yes. All lowercase. I need to make sure I do this right because I did jack this up before and then I was wondering for the longest time why it wasn't working because I typed in rocks instead of, or I typed in rock instead of rocks. Okay, so wet sand is here. PCG gonna trip for a minute. Okay, so come back here. Are there any wet sands at all? Dirt, rocks. There is no wet sand material, physical material at all. Coming in through here. So I am not filtering wet sand whatsoever. It's not happening. I'm taking my wet sand layer. I should be adding that to my wet sand layer alpha, which is right here, wet sand height alpha. So there should be some values here, right? And that should be piped into my wet sand layer mask, which is coming here. So I should have some happening here. Oh my god, now I got little weird circles again. Let's build the landscape. And then let's build the physical material map. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Let's turn it off. I'm gonna turn it back on. 702 Murphy, what's up? How are you doing? It has been a while. Good to see you. I don't. It's not showing me. Why am I not getting any dang? Let's get rid of that point. It has been a long time. Your boy has been busy with life. Now I'm not busy with life. Well, I actually am busy with life, but I'm making a conscious go at doing what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm not seeing. I'm still getting sand everywhere, and I'm not getting the wet sand to the thingy. So I'm getting no points inside that match wet sand. So no wet sand is coming here whatsoever. So let's look at our physical material and let's see if there's anything coming in here for wet sand. Everything's sand. No wet sand at all. The other day my kids were playing Minecraft and I asked if I ever played, brought a tear to my eye and said, "You wouldn't understand." Yeah. My little cousins play Minecraft. They play it all the time, and it's really funny to watch them play and think about it. And then I'm always thinking about the Minecraft server that we hosted and everything. Yeah, it's funny, funny. Okay, wait, what? Why is this turned off? I didn't disable those, did I? No, they're enabled. Bro, if that's what it was causing my problem. No, okay, still no wet sand. So from this material, I am not getting wet sand. For some reason. And then the projection is getting blocked by these pillars. I don't understand this. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Maybe there's a a better way of doing it than spline sampler with the projection, but I think projection is what we have to do. Is there any landscape data? It says get layer weights. What if I do here? Let me look at here. So it just shows me, it doesn't show me physical. Okay, so I am getting yep, I bought Minecraft just to play on that server. I was telling my kids back in my day when we didn't have half the blocks they have now. Yeah. Oh my God. Imagine, right? They were talking about something. I can't even remember what they were talking about. They were talking about something the other day, like, Uncle, can you buy me like it was some kind of armor set. I was like, wait, what? You can buy armor sets now? Like what? I mean, it makes sense, you know, Microsoft took over, but yeah. And then they were talking about the different dragons and seasons and plugins and everything. I was like, oh my God. I did like Minecraft Dungeons. I actually really enjoyed it. I spent I didn't get to play it when it came out because I was deployed, but yeah, I did like it a lot. Okay, here's where I'm confused. So the height and sand crap works for sand layers. So I'm getting a sand layer mask. What is going on here? I have it labeled as physical material, right? It's coming here. Physical material. Physical material. Come here. It's set for wet sand, right? Wet sand. Set for wet sand. I'm typing in the word wet sand, maybe. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I see the I can paint it. I'm willing to bet that I could paint it down. Let's go paint and let's paint the wet sand and see what happens. So I'm painting a wet sand layer. Yay. I should see some blue. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I see some wet sand happening now. Even though I should see it everywhere else, but okay, so the physical material part is not working. I do have wet sand painted. Like there is wet sand painted. Yeah, so I do have wet sand painted. Those are the days, man. Those were the days. Oh my, yeah. It's so bad to do it here. I should probably leave this map and do it on the small map because it is not good on the big map. Yeah, let's not do it here. Let's save all these. That way we're not lagging out the stream. Who knew I was going to do another PCG? Let's go to level editor. Okay. Let's turn on PCG here. What? I should be seeing some cubes, man. Why am I not seeing cubes? What the F? So confused right now. Toggle. See some cubes, not some. I don't want to see some of that crap. I want to see cubes, man. Did I disable something? PCG, bro. Why are you hurting me so? I don't want to see that. I don't care about that. I want to see some cubes. What the F? Let me build physical materials. Is that what's going on? What did I break, bro? I mean, it's spawning these so that some part of PCG is working. Okay, nope. Fine. I'll play your game. Okay, maybe I'm not playing your game. What is going on? I came to this smaller map so I could get some clarity. And I'm here on the smaller map, and now I'm not getting anything. What is going on? Nope, that's good. There's no issues there. Bro. Okay, well, let's see if there's something else that I'm missing. Okay, it's spawning everything in. Why is it not showing cubes? I am flabber boosted right now. That makes no sense. I should be seeing cubes. Should be seeing delta cubes. Okay, cool. Now where's my cubes at? You're telling me I have no points? I have no points? No, I clearly have points. What is going on? I don't know what's going on, dude. Oh, did it just crash? Maybe that's what it was going on. Maybe it crashed. Imagine if we had streaming back then. All we had was YouTube. We weren't really streaming anything back then. Man, this is crash. Editor, just crash already if you're gonna crash. Come on. I don't know what's going on. I'm just staring at a screen right now. Well, let's save what we were working on earlier, so in case everything decides to go kaputzos. Unreal Engine is unresponsive. Okay, well, we're at the 3-hour mark. Maybe that's the sign. Let's give it. I'll give it like 2 more minutes. Yeah. There we go. I don't know what I just did, but it. It looks like it's working-ish. Okay, well, let's toggle PCG off and then toggle it back on. I don't know what's going on. PCG should be working right now. I should be seeing cubes. I'm not seeing no cubes. Maybe the world actor is messed up. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So that should have definitely generated some crap. And we're not generating anything at all. I'm getting no cubes whatsoever. Dude, what the flippin' banana trucks is going on? Like, seriously, what is going on? You're telling me I'm not getting any points at all? I don't believe you. Okay, so I'm not displaying anything. At this point, I'm showing absolutely nothing. According to PCG graph, I am displaying nothing. Physical material. I should get everything. Everything should just like pop up now. I should have cubes. Cubes for days. It's a cubelicious story of the Cubalore. And I get no cubes. What? What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna close everything. I'm gonna reopen it. Let's close it. Maybe, just maybe, it just needs a little refresh, you know? That's what we tell in the IT sector. That's what we tell all of our friends. Turn it off, turn it back on. Maybe that's the answer here. I don't know. Let's see. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to spend too much more time. I'll probably just cut off the stream. Okay, so PCG is on. I have turned PCG off. I'm turning it back on. Where are my cubes, bro? Did I? Okay, hold on. Did I do something stupid and get rid of it? No, it says PCG cube. It says it right there. It says PCG cube. Purple points. Okay, it just needed off and on. That's all it needed. It needed off and on. Okay, purple points, cool. Grass points, cool. Dirt points, cool. We're dirted up. Sand points, we want the difference. And we're not getting the difference anymore because our wet sand location no longer exists. So F that town. Let's turn sand off real quick. Let's come here and see if I'm getting any wet sand. Okay, I'm not getting any wet sand. Am I getting any wet sand painted? I'm not. Okay. So then let's go to landscape. I'm going to solve this before I end the stream. This will be how I end the stream. Come on, show me. I got some. I know I have some. So we should have some cubes painted right now. What the F? Oh, wait. Why? What is going on here? What? the magical trajectory of what? What? Okay, now I'm confused. You telling me that I actually have some coming now? Bruh. Bruh. All I needed was a restart. No, that's not. Oh, no. That's not what that's saying. So that's our physical layer. And it's because it's painted. And our painted physical layer comes together to create. It is also counted as a physical material. So not only do I have the physical layer, but I also have the damn. Okay, so it is working. It is working. I just need to now make it to where I understand how to get it to show up properly here. Because this is not working. So the wet sand height. Oh. What if I do water height alpha? Is that the answer? I don't know. I probably just jacked everything up. He's definitely not happy about it. Yep, this is why this is bad to do on stream. Because it's all shaders. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna probably close stream. I'm gonna work on it after I close the stream, but I'll get this solved tonight before I go to bed. Thank you guys for showing up. Those of you who were here, it's good to see some old faces and some new faces. Make sure you follow, subscribe, whatever you're doing. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. Subscribe. That way you know whenever I go live. Tomorrow I might be a little bit late on my stream. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to try to stream all the way up to and through most of the weekend. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stream of next week might be canceled, but I'll know more later in the weekend. Okay, thanks guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And gals.